Hi, and welcome to the screencast. Today I'm going to show you the new ContentBox Utilities for CF Builder. The first thing to do is download, of course, the ContentBox Utilities, which you can find in our website. So if you go to ContentBox.org and you go to the download section, we have a new section called ContentBox Utilities. You can download the extension and put it in your web root. In my case, I will show you where I have downloaded them. I have a web root internally, and I've downloaded them and put them in this folder called ContentBox Utilities inside of my web root called Core. I can actually show you that if I go to my web root. Is it right there, ContentBox Utilities. Once they are there available, then I can add them into ColdFusion Builder by saying import the extensions, or you can do add with the zip file, up to you. In my case, I do an import because I already have them deployed. So there's ContentBox Utilities. I can say open. Oops, wrong folder, sorry. Source. Okay. And it will go through and install them. I can choose the server where this is running on. Okay. And that's it. That basically imports the utility. You will see it now here. And if I right click on any folder or project, you will see ContentBox CMS show up. Okay. Now you can very easily uninstall it as well. I will do that as well. Okay. Now if you do it the zip approach, so let me show you the zip approach. So let me download the extension first and put it in my downloads folder. Okay. Now if I do the zip approach, you do the add. Okay. It should be ContentBox Utilities. You see, it will ask me for the wizard again. However, it will ask me to select the server to deploy it in. So let's say if I select Presso, it's another ColdFusion server I have in my CF Builder. It can actually deploy it here as well. I'm not going to deploy it there as well because obviously I don't want to be doing any cleanup. At this point, I will show you the import, which is easier here. So let me go to my web root again. Or utilities. Okay. So once the utilities are installed in your system, okay, you can use several things. For example, you can right-click on your project and say ContentBox CMS. I want you to set up the project for ContentBox variable mappings. So what this will do is that it will add all these variable mappings and content mappings to your properties. So you can see that all the introspection will be available for ColdBox and ContentBox related information. So if you go into, for example, let's say here, a handler, okay, and you do things like event dot, it will give you the introspection for everything inside of ColdBox. Or if you're using ContentBox, and the CB helper to build your layouts and views and templates, it will give you all the introspection with highlighting and basically help for everything. So very, very easily you can start building things in your IDE. It also allows for other features. So for example, let me go into my layouts folder and I can actually generate a new layout for ContentBox. So I can say new layout theme. I can say the name, awesome theme, my greatest theme ever. That's my description, sorry. I'll just use the same name for my title. Okay. Author, itself. And I can even connect it to ForgeBox if I ever put this layout up in ForgeBox for auto-update capabilities and the like. So I click OK, and it will generate the new theme for me, the awesome theme. It opens the configuration file for me, so I can add callbacks if I need to for activations, deactivations, deletions of these theme, settings if I want settings for these theme. And you can see here there's the awesome theme, and my application will basically use it by convention now. So the installer really helps out for you starting to create themes, gives you little base shells of themes that you can use to start doing your work. You can also, for example, create widgets. So in my widgets folder, I can come in and say, okay, ContentBox, I want you to generate a new widget for me. So here's my new widget, the awesome widget. The awesome widget. I can also connect this to ForgeBox if I wanted to. I can choose the persistence of my widget if I want it to be a transient object, time persisted, or a singleton object. And say, okay, there's my widget. I've created my widget with a render it method that I can start working in my application. Okay. So that was the awesome widget. Okay. Now we can also do modules. So if I go to a modules folder, I say ContentBox, I want to generate a new module. I can call this the awesome module. Okay. I can also tie it to ForgeBox if I wanted to, and it generates a fully working module. As you can see, here's the awesome module. Opens the module configuration file for me. It even adds me the code to add menu contributions, etc., etc. Very, very helpful when you start to create ColdBox and ContentBox modules. The rest of the things that you can do with it is that you can open your site or your administrator, for example, and it'll try to open it in a view contained right here. Okay. You can also do resources, so you can open the API docs, and it'll open the API docs, okay, right within your IDE. There's other features like ForgeBox installations and check for auto updates, so we can actually do auto updates as well. I can say, okay, I want a widget from ForgeBox, so I can say, okay, I want a ForgeBox install from widgets. Sort by popularity, they're my widgets, and I can download and start putting some widgets in my application. Same thing for modules. So if I wanted a module, I can say ForgeBox install a module. That was the modules. So ForgeBox is tightly integrated into the utility as well to give you great features and great sharing as well. That is pretty much everything that we have available at this point. We have the abilities to open your site, administrator, different resources, different generations, and the code introspection, which is huge, especially when you're starting to build templates. Let me show you a template here. When you're inside of a template and you want to see what you can output inside of a template, you can just say CB, and there you go. You have the CB helper available, so you can actually say, okay, I want the plugin path, I want, if there's a blog view, etc., etc. So helping and working with CF Builder and the ContentBox utilities is a great, great combination. So once again, you can download the utility from contentbox.org/download. You can see it here, ContentBox Utilities, and you can download the extension. Thank you so much, and see you soon.